Hello everyone. This video is being recorded to give you an overview of some of the technological things that you need to know about our course, Introduction to Music for Summer Online, and to give you a preview of some of the features in our class. So this first page this is the home screen for our course. You see right here it says home, and this is the graphic and the image that's here on our home page. This is where you'll go every time that you log into Sakai. On the left are some of the tabs of the different features for our Sakai class: announcements, getting started, which we'll go to next here in just a moment, and the units for our course. You'll also see a tab for Sakai Gradebook that will help you monitor the progress and the due dates for the things in our course. To the right, you'll see an announcement. I've posted an announcement. To open announcements, you simply click on them. You can read the announcement here, and this will be a way that I'll communicate with you from time to time. There are two primary ways that I'll send communication. The first is via email, and the second is with announcements. And whenever I send announcements, sometimes they'll come to you also as email, but they'll be listed right here on the screen. So let's go to the Getting Started page. If I click here, it takes me to that page. And some things that are here on this page. First of all, the link to the video that I'm making right now was on this page. So you have already been here at least once. So you see an overview of our course, about the things that are due each week, the kinds of activities that are in our course. And the first stop I want to make is here at the course syllabus. So if you click on this link here, a PDF copy of our syllabus pops open and you can take a look at it here. I encourage you to read through the syllabus and to review the content that's here, and potentially to print a copy for yourself so that you have it to make reference to the syllabus whenever you might need it. So we'll close out of that. One other thing that I created for you that I believe is really helpful is an assignment checklist. So it's right here. And this checklist of assignments gives you everything for our course in chronological order. So whenever we're in a unit and I have things for you to do, I give a reminder that it's time to do those things, to get started on a particular assignment, or I give you prompts for an assignment, whatever that might be. So this is the chronological order. You'll see here Unit 1, Introduction, is to be completed in Week 1. The same for Unit 2, Elements of Music, is also completed in Week 1. After that, each unit is 1 week of the course. And again, this gives you in chronological order through that unit. I recommend that you print this and use it to keep yourself organized in our class. So let's close out of that. The final thing on this Getting Started page is here at the bottom, and you see this box, this colored box with the title Introduce Yourself to Our Class, and this is Practicing with Sakai Forums. So one thing I want us all to do is to get to know one another, and we're going to do that through a quick introduction on Sakai Forums, but also I want you to practice using Sakai Forums. So here are the instructions right here on this portion, but I'm also going to take you there right now. So at the bottom, this little tab that says Class Introductions, I'm going to click on this. This takes you to Sakai Forums. Once I'm here, the way that you start a new conversation is to do that right here. You hit Start a New Conversation, and I'm going to type a quick introduction. Hello again from Dr. Gerhardstein. Type my message right here, just a quick hi. And then to post my message at the bottom, you hit Post. So there are two ways to that you post to Sakai Forums. One is just to start typing in the text box here. With larger assignments, the wrap-up essays at the end of each unit, I recommend that you type your response in Microsoft Word or in Google Docs, carefully edit first, and then copy and paste into this text box, and then to post. Please don't use the attachment tool. You can attach your essay that way, but the trouble is that everyone will have to open your attachment, and if you created your essay in a format that others can't open, they won't be able to open it, and neither will I. So really, this add attachment feature is not recommended at all. So to post my message, I just simply hit Post, and then you see it up here. Hello again from Dr. Gerhardstein. So now I would like to take you through one of the units in our course. So I'm going to go to Unit 3 on classical music. And when I click here, I need to refresh this page. The first thing that you will see is the front page. So Unit 3, classical music, this is the front page. This page has a quick introduction to this unit with some learning objectives. They're right here. This green tab reminds you that it's time to get started on your reading assignment for Chapter 8. Whenever a reading assignment is required, or I want you to get started, I'll indicate it like this. And then there's a little bit more content here on the subject of orchestration. And then this pink box is about a class project for this unit. So in week 2 or Unit 3, there's a Google Slide artist or composer presentation. And this is what I call a mini project. It's not a huge project that will take you hours and hours, but it will take you some time to put this all together. The instructions are right here. Some elements for you to think about. And then a couple of exceptions for this project that I want you to kind of stay away from. And then the due dates and of when it's due, and then your peer review and comments when that's due. There's also a link to the project rubric right here. So down here at the bottom, these are all the subunits for Unit 3. You'll see that there's a lesson on the symphony. One specific symphony that we look at is right here, Antonin Dvorak's Symphony No. 9. There's a lesson on the concerto, opera, chamber music, program music, and then finally the unit wrap-up. So let's look through a couple of these pages. So if I click on the next one, symphony, this is a Sakai lesson that's meant to supplement what is in your textbook. And on each Sakai lesson is YouTube links to video and audio of things that we're talking about in our course, or narrative about different subjects. And that's what you see here at the top. And I want to take you to this blue section right here, listening assignment 5. There are 12 listening assignments in our course. They're each indicated by this text box, right, or this colored box with some text about instructions, the video that you listen to and watch, and then the assignment that's right here. So let's go to the next page. Second page is on specifically Dvorak's New World Symphony. If I scroll down a little bit, you see that there's another listening assignment. Lesson 3.2 on the concerto. This is all about the genre of the concerto, and then specifically we're going to look at Edvard Grieg's Piano Concerto. This is a link to an audio and from NPR Music and a blog that you can read about. I recommend that you look at that before you do this assignment. And then this brownish green box here, reflection questions. There are several reflection question assignments in our course, and this is what they look like. They all have this color with some questions, and then at least one YouTube link. Sometimes there are more that take you what I want you to preview and then answer those questions. So as I scroll through the next lessons, this is the lesson on opera. There are similar kinds of assignments on this lesson page. Lesson 3.4 is on chamber music. Same thing here. There's a listening assignment on this page and some things for you to look at and familiarize yourself with this genre of music. The final content lesson in Unit 3 is Lesson 3.5 on program music. We're going to look at Hector Berlioz's Symphonie Fantastique. And then the last page is the final page of Unit 3, which is the wrap-up page. You see there's a link to a reading quiz with this yellowish gold color here, and you click here to take the quiz. Here are the instructions for the Unit 3 wrap-up essay. Some questions I want you to consider. There'll be the Sakai post. There will be 3 groups in our class. Your specific page will say either Group 1, Group 2, or Group 3. Mine has 4 groups, and but yours will only have 1 when you're in the student view. And you for your Sakai forum post, you will craft your essay in Microsoft Word or Google Docs, carefully edit, and then post to the forum group, just in the same way that we did for the class introduction. This pink box here is just a reminder about the project and things to consider, and then there'll be a space for you to post your project right there. So I'm going to scroll back to the top and go back to our homepage. So I think that's the nuts and bolts of what you need to know for our class. It's a quick preview of some of the technology and different kinds of assignments, things that you will need to do in our course. Remember that I am always available to answer questions via email. You may also go to the frequently asked questions spot on our forums. Go to the forum tab right here. Let me refresh this. You see right here the FAQ. You can post a question there. If you think that others may need to know the answer to that question, I'm happy to respond to those there. And for more technological kinds of assistance in our course, remember that PLU Help Desk is available throughout the month as you complete our course, and they are great about getting back to you quickly. And really for specific questions related to Sakai, they are wonderful to work with. So just visit PLU Help Desk, send them an email, or give them a phone call, and they will help you out. Thanks again for taking our class and for checking out the kinds of technology that you need to know for our course.